Hi, I'm Kelly Quinn and welcome to the wild. Today we're going to be checking out the eagle nests at the camp, which is the property my family owns, and seeing what other kind of cool critters we can find in two main habitats, scrub oak, which is behind me, and pine tree, which we'll show you next. Success, eagles are in the nest. She just took off from her perch. We found the eagles, both one of the parents and the juvenile. They were feeding on some food in the nest, even though the baby is able to fly now and technically fledged and out of the nest. But he'll be staying with his parents for about another 4 to 11 weeks, learning how to hunt and getting the lay of the land. So right back there is the juvenile. It's resting. So I found both of the juveniles. Both of them were resting in the same pine tree. I only saw the one. The biggest distinction between adult eagles and juvenile eagles is that coloration you see. So for about 4 years, he'll have that mottled brown kind of look. He has a little bit of flecks of white in his wings and his tail, but he won't actually get that big old beautiful those black feathers with his white tail feathers until he's about 4 or 5 years old. This is one of the adult eagles that was teaching one of the juveniles how to hunt. He was showing him how to do this maneuver where he circles around one area looking for prey below. It was really fascinating to watch. So look, the juvenile is actually following the parent on a hunting hike or a hunting flight. I'm hiking out to their nest. It's just down this trail. And what we're in right now is longleaf pine environment, which is extremely important for eagles because they like to nest, in particular, in longleaf pines here in Florida. And since their nests, fun fact, can reach up to 3 tons and be over 9 feet wide and 10 feet deep, it's a good thing that these trees are really sturdy. After the birds had moved off to go hunting, we decided we want to send the drone up and go check out that nest a little more. Now what's really cool about bald eagles is that they won't just have one nest in their territory. Sometimes they'll have 2 or 3. And every other year or so, if they're feeling like it, they'll move to the other one, mainly because there'll be better food sources in that area. The bald eagles actually prefer these kinds of trees because they can put their nest right at the very tippy top of those trees and it'd be nice and cradled in there. Besides longleaf pine environments, eagles also depend on water environments. So typically you'll find their nests in a tall pine tree near a water source like a lake or a river. And longleaf pines are extremely important to Florida's ecosystem because they provide habitat for both black bears, panthers, and our favorites today, the eagles. Hey, Bubby! Now this environment above me is scrub oak. And scrub oak, here's a better shot of it, is one of the key habitats in Florida, and it's also one of the most endangered habitats in Florida. It's only found on ridgelines in central Florida and some outlier areas along the coast. Now why this habitat is key is because it provides a home for endangered gopher tortoises, which provide homes for over 300 other species of small animals. And it's home to deer, bobcat, and a variety of other forest animals from Florida. As you see, these are the scrub oaks behind us, and now what the scrubs actually like to live in is on the top of these high ridges, big sandy ridges in central Florida. And that's this sand that you see down here. Actually all used to be coastal sand over millions and millions of years ago here in Florida. So where we are right now at the highest points in Florida used to be the coastline. Check out this black racer that's going across. Oh, see, there he goes. Freaks out how fast they are. It disappears. Now this guy is a banana spider. And just for size reference, I'm gonna put my hand right up next to him. He can get almost as big as my hand. Now these guys actually like to string up these big elaborate webs between these shrub oaks to catch all these little bees that you see that he's feeding on right now. Check out this skink right here. Oh, he's so cool. He blends in perfectly. Look at him, he's trying to sneak away. But like, I'm just a leaf, I'm just a leaf, I'm just a leaf. They're a really cool little lizard. That's his behavior. That's how he acts. Like he's like, oh, you don't see anything. I just move kind of jerkily and slowly. Thanks thanks so much for watching today, guys. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below and I'll get back to you. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. Also, follow me at Kelly of the Wild on Instagram to see more of the story.